Welcome to AER Int channel, and welcome back to Surfacing course. In this video we're gonna create a bowl. So we will create the sketch first. So we will have planar surface, a circle on the bottom. This is planar surface. And then we will create it here one sketch. And here we will create one sketch that's gonna help us to create a bowl. And then the next sketch we'll have to create from the scratch. So we're gonna use this to create a surface, okay? So basically what we will have here, we have two lines as we can see, right? Line 1, this is our sketch 1. And then we have line 2, which is our sketch 2. And then also we have this curve here. This is our guideline. So basically we can now imagine what's gonna happen. We're gonna take this line and we're gonna extrude this up to this line, right? In this way, we're gonna create a surface. So once we get this part, we're gonna create 30 of these instances using a circular pattern. And then we're gonna create a new sketch like this, very similar. One sketch here, and create another surface. And then also create another 30 instances with a circular pattern, okay? So let's start and let's create here the surface. So let's go here to the surfaces. And we're gonna use the boundary surface, like this. So here, as we are explaining in the boundary surface lecture, we have direction 1. And we have direction 2. Okay, leave everything here as it is. So first, let's go here to direction 1. Just click here. Make sure this is blue. And then we're gonna select this sketch. Now make sure when we select that we select everything on the same side, right? So if I select on this side, this sketch, then if I go to this sketch and I select on this side, we see it will be twisted, right? And this is not what we want. So if you get something like this, just go here, clear a selection. And let's select on both sketches on the same side. And then also this one on this side. And this way we got the surface that we want. And as we can see, this is very straight, right? This is straight. We want the form of this sketch. That's why we have here direction 2, which we are gonna use as the guide curve, right? So we're gonna just click here, make sure this is blue. And now we're gonna select this sketch. And now immediately, as we can see, our surface got in form of this sketch. And this is it. That's the only thing that we have to do here. Let's click OK. So now we created our first surface. And now what we want to create 30 instances around this planar surface of the surface, right, with equal distance. And for this, we're just gonna use a circular pattern tool. So we're gonna go here to the features. And here we have linear pattern. But if we click here on this arrow, we are gonna find our circular pattern. Like this. And now here we have to do a few things. First, direction 1, right? So we have to know, okay, where are we gonna actually put these instances, right? We can just select this face. Then here we have, do we want around 360 degrees, or do we want 180 degrees, or any other angle? We're gonna go with 360 degrees. Then how many instances do we want, right? We want 30, okay? And now we have to choose these instances. We have to choose the surface. So here we have option features and faces. And then we have option bodies. Now we're gonna choose bodies. Okay, since this body. If we go here, we're gonna see we have 2 surface bodies, right? 1 and 2. So this is body. And now just select this. And we can see the preview. We have 30 of these instances. And that's it. We can just click OK. And now we got this. Now as we can see, here we have holes. We have to fill these holes, right? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna create new sketch that we're gonna extrude along this edge and this edge. So we need one sketch here, and we need one sketch here, okay? And then we're gonna use these 2 edges, as I said, as a guide curves. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna select this face, and this plane actually, right, this surface. And we're gonna go with a new sketch, like this. Now we're gonna come here, and now we want to create only this sketch, right? So basically we're gonna just go here to the convert entities, and we're gonna select this one. Let's click OK. And now this is the sketch, but we don't want the whole sketch. We just want this part here. So we have to trim, but in order to trim this, we have to create boundaries here, where it's gonna be to the end of the trim. So we're just gonna use these edges. So we're gonna convert these edges into a sketch. So we're gonna also go to the convert entities, select this one, and this one, like this. Let's click OK. And now we have here also 2 sketches. And now we can easily just go here to the trim entities. Just select this one, and just click here. And now as we can see, we got this. Only this sketch. And also we can delete this, and this as well. Let's click OK. And now we have this sketch. So this is our sketch number 1. We can exit this. And now what we have to do, we have to create here from this vertex to this vertex another sketch. But before we do so, we have to create a new plane. Okay, this is gonna go through this point, and that's parallel to this surface here. So we're gonna go here to the reference geometry, and here we have a plane. So the first reference that we're gonna select is this one, right? So basically it's parallel to this surface. And then we have to define the height. And the height will be this point here, like this. And this is the surface. Actually, this is the plane that we want. So let's click OK. And now we're gonna create a sketch on this plane. So we're gonna go here to the sketch. Again, let's just extend this to see better. And now here we're gonna create a new sketch. If we go here to the arcs, gonna use here a center point arc. Now let's just zoom in. And let's just create something like this. That's it. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna select this point, hold Ctrl, and this point here. Now let's go here with coincident. Let's click OK. And let's do on the other side the same thing. Let's select this point, hold Ctrl, and then this point as well. Let's go with coincident. Let's click OK. Now as you can see, we can still move this, right? Now what we're gonna do, how we're gonna fix this, we're not gonna put any dimensions. We're gonna just say this point, hold control, this point, hold control, and this point. Here we have add relations. We're gonna add horizontal relation. That means that all of these 3 points are on the horizontal line. So let's click this. Now we can see we have fully defined a sketch. Let's click OK. Let's exit the sketch. And also hide this plane. Just click here, hide. And now we have everything what we need. We have 2 sketches. And these 2 edges will be used as a guide curves. We're gonna use the same tool as before. If we go to surfaces, we're gonna go here to the boundary surface. So we're gonna select again this sketch, and then this sketch here, to make sure we select on the same side. And as we can see, this is straight, right? And this is not what we want. So this is direction 1. Let's go here to direction 2. So we're gonna select the guide curves. So the first one will be this edge. And the second one will be this edge. And now look at the preview. This is what we call, right? Now let's just click OK. And this is it, right? We filled this hole, like this. Now we just need to create 30 more instances of this. We just have to repeat the procedure from before. So let's go here to the features. Let's go here to the linear pattern, circular pattern. Also for direction 1 here, we're gonna just select this surface, this planar surface. Also we're gonna have 360 degrees, 30 instances. And also we're gonna select the body here. We're gonna select this one. We can see the preview. All of these yellows, right? Let's click OK. And this is it. We got our ball, right? So it's very simple. We just used, as we can see, 2 boundary surfaces. Now if we want to make it more realistic, we can add appearances, and then also we can render this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. I hope it can be a little helpful and useful.